This time the moon is on the move. What do we got to look for?
It is. On Wednesday this week we have the new moon in the sign of Cancer. Sun and the moon are in the same sign. And wherever new moons are, it's time for new starts. You want to be able to finish up old projects, but after Wednesday you can start new ones, and you need to have some thought behind what it is you want to create. I know it's vacation time for a lot of people, but you still want to be having things kind of germinate, because it's a good time to plant any kind of a seed. So for Cancers, the seed they're going to be planting is about themselves, getting their wants and their needs met. The only thing they're really concerned about is their emotions and what's in it for them in any kind of a relationship. And that kind of bodes well for the United States, putting our own needs first for a change instead of other countries' needs. For Leo, it's a good time for Leo to come up with a plan on how they are going to project their ego out into the world. They are finishing up old projects. They really don't have any energy to start new projects, but they have a boatload of energy to bring other things that they've been working on, perhaps for a year or two, to a successful conclusion. And they get some insight from above on how to do it.
Ooh.
It really is like a bolt from above on how to do it. For Virgos, it's a good time for Virgo to reach for the brass ring. Virgo is a very, I would do this and I would do that and I would do this and I would do that. And Virgo's going to get the chance to put their money where their mouth is. And their well-placed female friends are going to be the ones that go, okay, job is yours. What are you going to do with it? And they're going to have to perform. For Libras, the bosses are taking a very, very hard look at them, career-wise and professionally-wise. And Libra really needs to take the opportunity to impress the bosses with the Libra's ability to sense what the bosses want and then find a way to give it to them, which is a very important thing. For Scorpio, important legal matters, educational matters, matters at a distance, contracts, negotiations, things that Scorpio have been waiting to go ahead and ink, to sign on the dotted line, they get to do this week, which is very cool. Sagittarians, the money guys are smiling on them, and it's almost as though money falls out of the sky on them. And the other thing for Sagittarians, if they've needed to heal from some sort of a psyche wound, this moon shows them the way to do that. Shows them how to let whatever it is go and move forward. For Capricorns, brand new start in relationships. It's like wiping the slate clean. It's like pouring oil on rough waters to smooth them out. It's a very, very good time for partners to get back on the same page and work together rather than against one another. For Aquarians, it's in their 6th house of work and health and responsibilities, and they get some insight into some sort of health matter that they've been procrastinating about, because it's not as bad as they're afraid that there is, and there's a better outcome at work for them. The plotting and planning they've been doing pays off. For Pisces, it's in their 5th house of love affairs, children, romance, or it's any kind of fun endeavor. I think Pisces are probably going to vacation for the week and just not do anything but make sure that they have a really good time. For Aries, something new comes to light at home that changes things one way or the other. It's either about their home, about their foundations, but something new shows up this week that changes either how Aries thinks about something or actually changes the structure in one way or another. But it's very, very positive for Aries. For Taurus, they get to structure some sort of contract, some sort of agreement, some sort of negotiation, some sort of new start that makes them look good in some way. And it's a very cool thing, because it really is a matter of something that they've been putting together for almost 2 months comes to be, which is great. And then for Geminis, it's about making more money. Not only they found out that they needed more money, but this week is when they get the opportunity to actually go ahead and do that. Whatever the opportunity they've been waiting for to increase the amount of money they make actually occurs this week, and they need to jump on it, and they need to say by Wednesday or Thursday, okay, that's as good as it gets, I will accept it. It's sort of the stop at yes kind of thing. So that's tomorrow's news today for this new moon in Cancer for the 12 signs of the zodiac.
Sounded pretty good. We'll see you next week. Do it
Always
again.
a pleasure.